I decided to just do a life update video that I'll probably do some more videos in the future. It's just figuring out how to do that affordably because I now have this puppy who is expensive and costs money. And so but I am planning to do some more videos, maybe just not like super regularly where I feel like I constantly have to buy new things. So the dog is now almost 8 months old, and this is him. And he was supposed to be a toy poodle, but he's really a miniature poodle, that he's very big. I guess his mom was like borderline bigger than a toy poodle, and his dad was more typical toy poodle size, and he took after his mom, but that he's a boy, he's bigger than his mom. He's right now really tired because he went to a dog daycare for a little bit. He doesn't normally like need to do that, but he really likes socializing with other dogs. So as I did some move stuff, I decided to let him go play. But now he's like really tired. But so a big life update is that we are moving, but not very far, but it's moving into a new home. And so I'll be doing a new room tour as I unpack everything. So I just wanted to give a little life update. So this is a very strange video, and I haven't made one in a really long time. I am moving to a different house, and this is pre-movers. So basically the movers are gonna pack a lot of stuff, but I thought it was interesting before I show what my new room's gonna look like, which I'm gonna have to downsize a little bit. So that will be very interesting to see what I keep. But this is the dolls that were more important that I didn't want to let the movers pack. So I brought them over myself in like 2 carloads. Partly there's 2 separate trips I need to take anyways. But the only dolls I'm still going to bring over myself are there's a couple more smart dolls and the A-Zone Iris Petite dolls and my unboxed Disney limited edition Tinkerbell. But this is basically a lot of the stuff that I brought over that I care the most about. So you can see I brought over my whole Pullip collection. I didn't want anything bad to happen to them. And also, yeah, smart dolls. Up here, you can see that I brought over, so these are the Dow Pullips. But then I also have some of my custom Blythe dolls that are my favorite ones, which is kind of, things are a little precarious over here. So you can see, so basically my mohair Blythe dolls, which you'll see better in the full room tour soon, but those ones are particularly important to me. In general, like once I started collecting Pullips, I didn't care. Blythes weren't my favorite anymore. So you know, I might even slightly downsize my Blythe collection, but yeah, the mohair ones are really my favorite, especially these 2 girls that were made by the same creator, and they're kind of like sisters. And then, yeah, I have my gorgeous dolls, and here, back here, behind Snow White. So yeah, this is the Mattel Rapunzel. So yeah, so you can tell I really like my Disney collector dolls. Yeah, some Barbie collector dolls. Up here, that's Tooth Fairy. And this is actually the only holiday Disney doll I'm gonna keep, the Tinkerbell, which is my favorite and partly kind of a huge reason why I started collecting them. I realized that since they don't come with stands, that really deters me from liking them. And taking out the Rapunzel, I felt her dress was kind of cheaper, and I didn't like her as much. Like, I really loved Ariel, I really loved Tiana. And then the new Belle coming out, she didn't look nice enough to me. Like, I would have loved the concept, but the dress did not seem like high quality enough. So if I'm not gonna have the whole collection, I just want Tinkerbell. Plus, it's just like lack of space now. So, and then here I have all my little boxed, these remembering the name now, but I really love these little anime dolls. They are so cute. But yeah, so I have the whole little group of them. They're like the Tropical Rouge Pretty Cure, I think it's called. I watched a little bit of the show, but I mostly just really liked the dolls. And so this is like stuff I brought over. So they're hanging out in the kitchen where they're safe for the movers bringing in boxes. But then here at this pantry, you see I brought some Lala Loopsy boxes because I used them to like stage different other dolls, and I worried they wouldn't be careful with boxes. So kind of like box houses. And then here's like my 17-inch limited edition Disney dolls. One of them's 12-inch Ariel in there. And then here, I really care about my Hello Kitty and friends, even though they're not mega expensive. They all have their little like friend. I kind of realized that, especially the little guys, that the paint can scratch. So I just didn't want to risk anything to them. Here you can see these are the Bratz dolls I worried most about. Partly these are ones I got from eBay and they weren't recent releases. And like they have little small pieces that I wouldn't want to lose. And I worry more with Bratz, their lips can get scratched. So I just didn't want to risk these ones. I really like the tennis and golf girls because my kids do tennis and golf. This girl just makes me think of me as a teenager. And this girl is she's just so cool. She's just too cool. And she even has like this whole cool hairstyle. So, and she came with so much neat accessories. I just really care about her. And I also have this guy actually comes with my Pretty and Punk Megan, but I cared more about this girl. I was more worried about her because Pretty and Punk had a re-release. So I still love my original Pretty and Punk girl, but like if I'm just grabbing some things, she didn't make them. I'm most worried about this one list. And so yes, and then I have these ones, and I kind of felt they would easily get scratched. I like love Sailor Moon. So I have that whole little collection. Down here, this didn't really have to come. I don't know, it was easy to bring. It was just like kind of a couch I made for my smart dolls. But yeah, it could get dirty and stuff by the movers. This is not something they're gonna think to care about. This is a BJD giraffe that I'd gotten from Etsy. So this guy, you know, is expensive and not easily replaceable. And then I have my my Vampire Heart Draculaura. I have her usually half unboxed, but I fully boxed her again to bring her out. And then some Monster High dolls that, you know, I got from eBay that are really important to me, you know, a long time ago. But nowadays I'm not such a big eBay buyer anymore. So I know I'm not going to replace anything that I'm going to have a really hard time justifying spending that much money. So I don't want anything bad to happen to them. Then I have my Barbie car. You know, I was just kind of a little bit worried with the move. I don't know if anything going missing, that I would really be sad if something happened to this car. And these happen to be the Barbies that were sitting in it. But, you know, I mean, like this girl is really important to me. So, and same with actually this Ken, because my husband's Chinese. So he makes me think of my husband. So I like have these over here. And then you can see other stuff that I brought. Like they're all living in the kitchen right now. But these are the reproductions I recently got. So it's like, oh, I just got them. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to them or them lose items or something. But these are some of the Monster High dolls that I didn't want anything bad to happen to. And my Bratzillas. And I just love this Hercules. And, you know, he'd probably be fine, but I just absolutely, like, love him. And I got him really affordably on eBay. But I'm just like, I don't want anything bad to happen to him. I desperately wanted him. And I have like the little pets for the Bratzillas and some of their little pieces. So it's important to me that they have all their stuff. And here I have some more Monster High. Yeah, so some of these male dolls are just so important to me because it's rare having great male dolls. And so they're important that I like them in my Monster High school. And then here's some of my collector Monster High and my Wednesday Addams. You know, she comes with like little pieces that are important. She has her cello, so didn't want anything to happen to her. So this is some of the stuff and was most worried about anything bad happening to them. And then we have this drawer down here with some more Monster High. So you can see my Monster High, very important to me, you know, partly like I probably overspent on them a long time ago, so they are valuable to me. And okay, so I brought the Lalaloopsy little house because it's lots of little pieces and I wouldn't want anything to get lost or misplaced, but I didn't bring all my Lalaloopsy stuff, just the house. Then these Winx dolls are very delicate and I got them on eBay. This girl actually came with her wing broken and re-glued, and I didn't understand that they had glued it, and so I broke it off. And so I've constantly re-glued it and it's come back off. So I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to my other ones. And I think that is all the drawers. So I just thought this would be interesting to show. Oh wait, there's actually more. Okay, last. These are, so this is like a Lego flower my kids put together for me. Obviously that's gonna fall apart, moving it. But the American Girl dolls that I actually worried the most about, because these are very hard to move. So Courtney with her hair all perfect. I just love her 80s theme. You can see I have both the twins, the 90s twins. They make me think of Mary Kate and Ashley, and I was more of a 90s kid. But like 80s, like I saw lots of 80s movies and stuff. And so then this is my custom American Girl, you know, create your own. And she's like one of my favorites in my collection. She's right now wearing a tennis outfit. And then I just love this Disney Rapunzel. I didn't get the really expensive one. She's a more affordable one, but I really love her. The only thing I wish that I got, the one that was cost more, was her hair is even longer. But I really like this one a lot. So yeah, so that is the ones that made the cut. So anything else has the potential to be scratched or damaged. So wish me luck that my collection remains complete and unharmed. And I will continue filming.